Homer put the last donut into the nuclear reactor because the radiation would make it bigger, but unexpectedly, 10 minutes later, the entire reactor caught fire. Smithers had a hard time finding the charred donut.
Success!
You did this?
Burns was furious, but Homer claimed it was his first day at work. Smithers pointed out that Homer had been working there for 10 years.
Oh, really?
Seeing that he was about to make more excuses, Burns fired Homer on the spot in a fit of anger. After returning home, he accidentally saw a Navy Reserve recruitment ad on TV. You only need to work 7 days a month, and there's a high death insurance benefit. Even if you go to the battlefield, you can leave an income for your family. Homer immediately rushed to the recruitment office to sign up, but he had some questions about certain items on the form.
Are you a homosexual?
For God's sake, don't answer that. I could go to jail.
Marge was worried when she learned Homer was going to join the Navy, but Homer believed that naval warfare nowadays was as simple as turning off a light.
Nighty-night.
Before leaving, Homer promised to bring Lisa back a Navy hat and promised to bring Bart back a torpedo. But unexpectedly, life in the Navy wasn't easy at all. On the first day, Homer's only 2 hairs were shaved off, and even his hat was snatched away by a seagull. The drill instructor was very dissatisfied with this. Unfortunately, Homer always did ridiculous things during training. After 3 months of tough training, these new recruits finally officially joined the Navy Reserve. Before leaving, they were allowed to say goodbye to their families. Early in the morning, Bart showed up with shiny earrings.
Get back here, boy.
Bart excitedly wanted to show his earrings to his classmates, but unexpectedly, everyone had them. Meanwhile, Homer was about to participate in a joint land, sea, and air exercise. Considering Homer's years of experience working at a nuclear power plant, the commander assigned him to a nuclear submarine. Before departure, family members all came to the deck. Lisa told Homer to be careful. Marge also told him not to worry about home, but Homer was most worried about Bart. At dinner time, the captain asked Homer what his main reason for joining the military was. After hearing this, the captain expressed approval. At this moment, a subordinate reported that there was an obstacle in the torpedo bay, and the highest-ranking officer must personally go check it. Before leaving, the captain handed command of the nuclear submarine to Homer. Just at this moment, the radar detected an enemy presence. The subordinate urged Homer to make a decision quickly. The other side felt threatened and immediately launched a torpedo. The submarine Homer was on was hit and was about to lose power. Now, as captain, he had to keep everyone calm. He first had Moe maintain the submarine's stable forward movement, but after losing positioning function, the submarine could no longer return to port. At this time, the TV reported on this incident. Homer, the culprit, was considered a rebel and accused of hijacking the submarine. The military quickly dispatched forces to deal with Homer. Just 2 depth charges left Homer dizzy and disoriented. At this point, the submarine had already started taking on water. Homer finally realized the seriousness of the situation. He told everyone to think of their loved ones in their final moments. When thinking of his family, Homer suddenly thought of Bart's earring.
Eureka!
Homer ran all the way, took off his clothes, and dove into the water. He successfully found the small leak and plugged it with the earring. But when Homer climbed out of the submarine, he found himself surrounded. Every ship was equipped with the most advanced weapons. The other side shouted that Homer only had 1 minute to explain his behavior. Afterwards, Homer returned to work at the nuclear power plant. Unexpectedly, on his first day, he was notified that he had won the employee lottery. The prize was cleaning the factory chimney. Soon, he was tied all over with sponges, and with the help of a crane, began cleaning the chimney.